Welcome to the Data Explorer Curation Tutorial Guide. Files of all formats can be uploaded to the Borealis Dataverse. This includes any file from PDFs or Microsoft Word documents to Python or JSON files. That being said, only specific tabular formatted files, as shown on the screen here, will be ingested and converted into Data Explorer usable.tab files. To access the Data Explorer Curation tool, users must first navigate to the dataset for which they have the required curation permissions. The Curation tool is accessed by opening the drop-down File Options menu, denoted by 3 vertical dots, situated on the right-hand side of the Access File menu. From there, various options will be made available to the user, including the Data Explorer Access tool, which can be found at the bottom of the File Options drop-down menu. With their data now uploaded, users can now edit variable metadata. This can be done by navigating to the desired variable's Edit Variable tool. After pressing the Edit Variable button, users are prompted with a pop-up window in which they can edit the variable label, the question that elicited the participant response, and, if applicable, interviewer instructions, post-question debrief, universe information, and additional notes. Users can also add the variable to a group or assign it a specific weight, which we will later discuss. Once satisfied with their variable editing, users can press the Update Variables button situated at the bottom of the pop-up window. Groups can be created by pressing the Add button, which will prompt users to create a group name. Pressing on the green check mark will create the variable group. The group, however, remains unpopulated. Users must manually add variables to the group. To do so, users can press the checkbox on the left-hand side of each of their respective variable rows. After selection, they can then be assigned in bulk to the desired group by opening the scroll-down menu situated at the bottom left-hand side of the variable table and checking the corresponding group checkbox. By pressing Apply, these variables will be confirmed and added to the group. These variables can now quickly and efficiently be accessed in their respective groups on the left-hand side of the variable table. The Data Explorer tool allows users to establish some variables as weight variables. Users can declare a weight variable from the Edit Variable menu. From there, users can navigate to the bottom of the window and check the box next to Is Weight. To confirm the selection, users must then press the Update Variables button situated at the bottom of the page. After having declared a variable as being a weight variable, users can then assign this variable as the weight of others. This can be done by checking the box next to all the to-be-weighted variables and then using the drop-down menu labeled Assign Weight found below the variable table. Users must then press Apply to confirm their selection. The weight variable will now be identified in each respective variable row to which it was assigned. Once users have enacted all desired changes, users must save their modifications to the Borealis Dataverse. To do so, users must press the Save to Dataverse button situated at the top right-hand side corner of the Data Explorer window. Note that it may take a few minutes to upload all modifications to the Dataverse. Upon publishing a dataset, a DDI standard metadata codebook will be automatically created for the dataset. Metadata download can be accessed through the Access File drop-down menu. Selecting Variable Metadata will download the DDI standard metadata file. In the event of a subsequent dataset version change, users can reuse and upload the DDI metadata from a previous version into a more recent version of the same file. From the Data Explorer tool main page, users must select the Import Metadata button situated at the bottom left-hand corner of the user interface. Once selected, users are greeted by the Import XML page. Here, users can select the appropriate metadata file to update version metadata changes and which parameters to import with the help of the Select DDI sections and text to include. It must be noted that the DDI metadata upload tool only allows for Dataverse generated DDI metadata XML files, whose download instructions were previously discussed in this video. Once a file is selected, users are prompted by the Start Import button. Pressing the button will initiate the upload of the DDI standard metadata file, a process that may take a few moments depending on the file size and the overall number of files in the dataset. Once fully uploaded and applied to the dataset, users will be prompted with the green Imported Metadata Successfully text box, at which time users may go back to the variable table interface. We would like to thank our partners, including academic libraries, regional libraries consortia, research organization, and the Digital Research Alliance of Canada for their ongoing support.